Hey guys, sorry for that. There was a problem with the internet. It was down for a few seconds, so s- so the broadcast was had to be interrupted. Anyway, I wrote my notes. I'm just gonna save them now, and now we are ready to take the trade. We put everything as you can see here. We put our stop loss 5 points below, even though this gap probably is not necessary, but that's the protocol. And 1.2 R, so take this highs of the overnight. You see what I said here. I'm gonna leave a runner. It should be straightforward trade. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, we are in the trade now. I really like I really liked how it reacted to the overnight lows. It was quite fast paced and quite immediate reaction. I would say this is quite a high probability trade to hit at least the overnight highs after the first breakdown. So I expect to be okay. We're gonna see. Just gonna go a little bit faster. We can see we can't break. We are on the overnight. Now we break the VWAP. Let's see. Okay, price is going really well. Let's see. We almost took the highs. We didn't break it. By the way, we never. Okay, now we're taking the overnight highs. That's right. By the way, we never returned back here. So you can see we never returned. So possibly that could be a lower R, a higher R. But I prefer to take it. I prefer to have my proper stop loss. You know, a little bit wider, but you know, better be safe than sorry. Anyway, we gonna take a screenshot. So TP1 is hit without price revisiting the entry point. We are leaving a runner now. Okay, so I'm gonna save this and see if it's saved. Uh, okay, so now I'm just gonna close. I'm gonna reopen the journal and try to take a screenshot because it didn't take a screenshot before. Okay, screenshot is done. Awesome. Now we continue. I'm gonna see if we're gonna see any other fail breakdown in the meanwhile. So this is our lows. We haven't touched them anymore yet. So we're gonna see now how it's gonna play out. Price attempted, you see here, attempted to get into the previous area range and got some rejection there. Still a previous DVA high seems to hold. Not, let's see, not anymore. Market open now. We see some kind of consolidation above the VWAP. So market was trying to hold the price from the rejection. I think now it's going to pop up. There we go. By the way, we don't have any entry yet. In theory, someone could take this trade because there was a small manipulation of this on the previous low. You can see here did a small blip there, took the small blip and then left off. But it wasn't good enough for me. I tried to see the fail breakdown at the really lows here. So I'm just gonna leave the runner now. Runner is going really well so far. We're very close. We're about 3 points shy now. 1 point, probably less point shy. Okay, so my runner was hit. At 1 hour after the opening. Okay, so let's click another screenshot. So runner was hit easily after the opening. Small manipulation of the previous low. Sorry, small manipulation of the previous low at the VWAP before price lifts off to hit the TP2. Okay, save that trade closed. Okay, yes, so now the trade was concluded. That was on the 23rd of January. Twenty-third of January. Okay. Okay, now we see the price. We see on the 1 hour chart, the price has literally reached the average, I can say, like upper high of the range. We may see the price going a little bit higher, but I didn't want to risk it anymore, so I took the runner out. Um, and I was thinking maybe in the future I could possibly leave the runner and just basically trailing it instead of cutting it at the highs, trailing it just in case it goes higher and higher and higher. Uh, but anyway, uh, yeah, now it's possible to see some kind of rejection. So I'm gonna be watching if we reach any of these lows now. So I'm gonna take a new entry at the lows, again aiming at the highs. Otherwise, if with price continues higher, we may see price breaking out of this range about here, and maybe we see consolidating above, ready to continue higher. So we're gonna see which of these two scenarios is gonna play. Okay, price at the moment is trying to reach the highs of the 40-35, this one. Wow, we did the breakout, very impressive. You can see here, we did the massive breakout. So now you can see why maybe I should leave the runner, you know, and just trail them below at the previous overnight low. That's okay in a bullish market, but in the market we are now, like normally, it's very bearish. So all the runners are getting stopped out eventually. So okay, we did the manipulation of the highs. We see here, and now we're gonna see if it's actually a breakout or a fake out. Let's see if the price is gonna continue there. Probably it's gonna build some sort of consolidation here. Okay, so nothing to do so far. You see the price, let's say, broke out. There was no revisiting of the lows. Just hit this level. Did a small breakdown here at this level. Now this price probably is gonna return back. But let's see. There's a high chance we're gonna return to the VWAP now. So I want to see what kind of flows. Okay, so this is some liquidity grab from the highs. So you can see here is the highs, the structure. It went back in to grab some liquidity from the breakout traders. And now I'm just curious to see if there's gonna be something. As you can see, there's no lows. We see on the 15-minute chart. Literally there's no lows here, so I'm not gonna take a trade. I'm gonna be waiting to see what's gonna happen here in this low or somewhere here maybe down. Yeah, that's what the market did now. Came back to grab some liquidity from the highs, confirming the breakout. So let's see. Just gonna make another coffee in the meanwhile. There's nothing going on, so I'm just gonna let it run. I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Okay, in the meanwhile, I'm just gonna draw again the previous DVA. I can see price forming two lows here. That's me. Even though we are kind of at the highs, so it could be risky to take anything there. So you can see clearly there are some buyers in there. So here is some buyers. You can see. Okay. So in theory, if I see any manipulation in the range, or even if I see an even much better manipulation at this low, there, that would be nice. This one would be a really nice manipulation here at the previous work, but we're gonna wait and see now what the market really wanna do. We haven't seen any failed breakdown. We see the market continues, broke out of the range. We'll see now if there's going to be some sort of manipulation. Okay, I'm going to pause it for a moment, make a coffee. Okay, so we are back in business. So at the moment, just to remind you, we did the full cycle here. We did the full cycle. We broke out of the range, and now price is attempting to kind of create some kind of consolidation above in order to continue higher. I'm not sure if there's any other highs there. Yeah, there is. Okay, let's see where we're standing at. There's these highs above that we haven't visited yet. At the moment, we did a higher high to these highs. So I'm expecting us to do some consolidation up there now in order to continue higher. Anyway, uh, okay. Just wanted to see where we stand. No, just think now if I can remove these lines because they're kind of annoying on the high time frame and they're not useful. I'm just gonna leave them for now. Probably if I turn these visibility options, but I need to apply in all of them, so I'm not sure if that's possible. Oh yeah, I can actually do all of them. Okay, I'll do all of them. Let's see if I can. There's so many lines. Okay, if I press settings, I don't want visibility over hours. There we go. There's the weeks. I'll keep them on the 15 minutes because it's still a good high time frame to put some chart, but that's all right. Nice. All right. So what we do now is just waiting for the market to show us any pullback. If we drop any of this low, I'm going in. No questions asked. So far the trading is very decent this month. I've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades. and I've won 9 of them in just about a week now to close the month. Nothing so far. Okay, we see the now the price. We know that the price is trying to do some fair breakdown. Sorry, on the overnight low. We got the previous DVA high, and we see some sort of manipulation of these lows here, which was about how many hours? Was from 8 o'clock until 4 hours. That's enough, I would say. 2 hours to ourselves. I would say that would be a good point to enter now. I'm just gonna take it a little slower. I want to see what's the reaction now after the fair breakdown. Hmm. I'm not sure if I want to take this high. You know what? I'm gonna give it a go. Take it to. I'm gonna give it a go. Let's see how many are it is. If we enter right here now, and then let's say we aim at this highs or even the previous day the high. Okay, 5 points below is 40.31. Right there is 1.5 R decent. In fact, I'm gonna go a little bit to tick below just in case the price decides to drop down and retest these lows before we go up. It's a bit tricky situation because there's no major level here. If we were visiting the VWAP, I would say yes. But I read the price action now and it tells me to go long. So I'm gonna take the trade. So we can see clearly here where it is, what we aim for. Alright, so set up. So now we are at which date? We are at the 24th of January. 24th of January 2023. Alright, take a screenshot. Alright, we took the screenshot. Now I'm just gonna place an order and I'm gonna write the, oh, sorry, before I place order, I need to click that one, and then I'm gonna place an order. So we're gonna have everything pre-filled. At the current balance, 1%. Okay, so we take the profit at 40, 43, just below the previous DVA high, and then we're gonna leave the runner at the, let's say it's about 40.55. Save a journal. We had a screenshot. Uh, Confidence level, I would say we're about 50% because in the high time frames we're kind of in the middle of this range, so we could go either ways. It's still a fail breakdown, multi-hour fail breakdown, so I can take that. So I'm gonna write my notes now, and I'm gonna say that price is trying to establish above the previous range high and establish the breakout. Within the previous DVA and just below the previous DVA high. Price stand a minor fail breakdown of the pre-swap and the multi-hour overnight shelf. That's it. I'm gonna press save. Ready to take the trade, then let's take it. You know, over the times I figure out that it doesn't matter how small the breakout is, or it doesn't matter if, you know, if it's like mid-range. Okay, of course it's, you know, a bit more tricky, but if it's like a decent fair breakdown, it's gonna happen, you know, eventually, you know. Except for the when the price is trying to reverse. But a fair breakdown is a fair breakdown, you know. So ideally, we want to take it at the low of the range. That would be the best. But even if we see like now in the middle of the range, it still has a potential to go. You know, just a little bit maybe like uh, less probable, I would say. Okay, now the market did a bigger fair breakdown. Let's see, trying to reverse now. We may take a loss here. I'm gonna go a little bit slower now so I can capture. Price is creating a base. It seems like a very good resistance. It just it seems we're gonna get a loss, but let's see. Yeah, we got a loss. So that was a losing trade, mainly because it was in the middle of the range, and I think price is kind of tries to test the VWAP, this range. Okay, so uh, okay, trade was a loss because it was taken in the mid range of the recent structure, and price is getting pressed down after recent breakdown. Actually, price it was coming, it balanced down after. So the okay, we say what is said. Okay, now we don't need this anymore, and I was just going to continue. I'm gonna be looking for a trade in this area, these lows. Now the price is quite it's not the ideal here because we have, yes, we have the lows of the range, which tells us something, but if price is trying to come down now, you see we're getting a rejection slowly, gradually, and we try to take the longs, we're getting rejected. You see here, we try to take the longs, we're getting rejected. We try to take the longs, getting out, stopped out, stopped out. There will be like a lot of uh, small paper cuts. So unless price really tests this low, there's nothing for me to do here. You know what I mean? Because I need to see the bigger structure. So the bigger structure is actually, I think, it's kind of like framed by this high, 40, 50, 40, 56, and this low. So anything in between is just chop noise. So I'm just gonna let it play. Yeah, there you see. Someone who's trying now to take all these failed breakdowns, he's gonna get chopped up. Okay, we're getting there slowly but steadily. Now we're testing the VWAP. I don't care about the VWAP. I want to see the slows be taken out, especially this one. So this one is 4017. 4017. So I want the price to come down here and reclaim this VWAP, and then I'm going to take the long. Okay, we can see the price now. It got initially rejection at the previous VWAP, but I do believe it's going to come down to take the slows. So I'm not putting any trade. There's no full breakdown anyway there. So oh wow. Okay, so we break through the 4017. If we recover now the VWAP, I'm gonna go long. Let's see. The impression is gonna be a bigger drop. Let's see. Oh wow. There we go. Uh, Big move right at the opening. Okay, 4017 was the fair breakdown. You see, this is the lows. This is the lows. This is the lows. So it came below the lows. We did an extensive fair breakdown of about an hour or so. We tried to break out. It did that's a double dip, one dip, second dip. Came back up, tested, pulled some more liquidity from below, and now it's starting to exploit. I think now I'm gonna go very slow. And if we hold this level now, is a really nice long aiming for these guys. It's gonna be massive. Okay. Yes, on top course, I'll take it really slow and see the reaction there. 40, 20. All right, nice. That's what I wanted to see. You can see here. Okay, we are here now. We had a fair breakdown, double dip, took the liquidity, violent reaction. You see here, violent reaction. Tested the 40-20s. Okay, so we are here now. 40-20, we're here, but in this level, regarding to this level. So we got accepted in this range again. And we saw the pullback at the 40-20s, and now it's this pullback confirms me that it wants to go higher. Okay, so let's say now I want to target. Okay, it's really nice. It's going to be a really nice trade. Okay, let's now target. I don't want to be because normally the fair breakdown is 40. 17. I don't want to put my stop loss here, but I can put it right here below. This lows somewhere here probably, because we already saw the reaction here. I can put it probably 40-15 maybe. Be somewhere here, I guess. I'm just gonna place it 2 points below 40-18. Okay, 40-18. Now we are aiming for, if we aim for the highs, this is a 2.2R. So this is gonna be my main area of the main area. I'm gonna leave 90%, and then I'm gonna leave it 10% just in case it wants really to break out and take the highs. Okay. Just give me a second because I'll try to. Okay. Try to archive my screenshots as well. Okay. Okay, so we're in a new trade now, which happens on the 24th of January. So the windows are so slow. Trade 2. I'll take a screenshot. Right. I'm gonna place the order. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one if it works out. Stop loss. We have take profit. Let's go to add a partial. Add a partial 90%. This is gonna be 10%, and the 10% is gonna be at the 40.55. 10 points more. Okay, and we're gonna save in journal. Take a screenshot. Okay. This is quality. This is quality setup. This is quality stuff. We're taking a previous low of the previous days. This one took slow reclaiming, back tested the breakout level, reclaiming the VWAP. This one, if I had infinite sources, I could put probably like 5 or 10% of my account. So let's see how it's gonna be. But because we want the results to be consistent, that's why I trade only with 1%. So we have notes. So we have high probability trade, fair breakdown at the previous high time frame swing low, uh, price is at the previous DVA VWAP or within the previous DVA P1. TP1 is the previous DVA high. TP1 is the previous day high, and TP2 the previous intermediate swing high. Okay. Stop loss was placed quite tight but fair, and thus it is likely to get stopped out. Late entry didn't allow for any better stop loss placement. Okay, we're gonna save it, and we're gonna place the trade now. Really nice trade. It goes okay so far. So we're here now, and I'm not sure if I want to place a bigger stop loss, because to be honest, the fair breakdown literally happened at this level here. It happened at this level. So placing, I'm gonna increase the stop loss just below here. Hopefully, because I think it does a pullback. It doesn't do any. We need to give some breathing room. I know it's a mistake. I know it's a mistake to correct my stop loss afterwards, but after price returning to the tight stop loss, I had to readjust the stop loss so to be according to the protocol. This may lead to increased loss if the trade goes against me. Okay, we took the screenshot, we're gonna save it as well, and we're gonna let it play now. There's nothing else I can do. Yeah, actually, I forgot to move the stop loss. I moved only the risk reward, and that's stupid because okay, I'm gonna look for a re-entry. Okay. Uh, okay. No, right now, this is uh update. Uh, by mistake, I moved only the RR two stop loss and not the actual stop loss itself. Uh, I got stopped out even price. Uh, even though price reversed at the location I was on my stop loss. Now I'll be looking for a re-entry. So we are now at the 24th of January, second trade. And now I'm gonna be looking to take a third trade, which I'm not a fan of the trading, but this trade has potential. Okay. Okay, so let's I'm gonna delete the RR tool. I'm gonna take it very slow, and I'm gonna be looking. Okay, I'm gonna be looking for entries at the pullback. I just want to see what the pullback is gonna be. Okay, we can see now at the bigger picture that the price, yes, it did a fail breakdown here, but actually you can see that it didn't break the DVA high in both occasions, which leads me to the opinion that we may actually see a bigger kind of reversal at the bigger high time frame. Maybe take these lows here. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna re-enter because I think this whole thing is just about a bigger, shift to the downside. Because we see the price, we did a big, like a big liquid strip here to the previous day low, and the market now should be boom, hit the target, the previous DVA high right away, but instead we got rejected by the DVA high, the intraday DVA high twice. So I'm not sure I want to take another trade. That's why I'm watching the price action to see if something's gonna change actually. Like if we do about here now, if we reclaim it, we do higher high. we may see that the price actually did a small dive before it goes up. It's a bit tricky situation now because it's kind of we're in the equilibrium, like buyers and sellers. Now, I don't see any failed breakdown. I see only one here. I see maybe like on these lows, but on the higher perspective, this was here the failed breakdown, but you see it didn't go any higher. And I tried to enter a bit late, but there was no point. Uh, so I am not gonna do anything now. Actually, I'm gonna be waiting, see if price how it's gonna react to these lows. Okay, we see some kind of shift here, but it's not a fail. It's definitely not a failed breakdown. So I don't care in taking it. Actually, I'm not interested in taking any other trade that day because we took two losses already in one day. So yeah, price goes higher, of course. You see how price is very choppy? As I said, I'm not interested in taking. Okay, so we see now we actually tapped the highs. We see that that was our first target, the highs. We tapped the highs. Our entry was a bit late, was about here thing, and then we got stopped out by this candle. But we see after many hours, we actually hit the target, but very with a lot of effort. So we might see the price now actually reversing. Okay. Okay, so now we are below the previous DVA. There is an obvious low, this low. I'm gonna set it now. I'm gonna move it a little bit. So this low here, that's an obvious fair breakdown. So we see a small range here, which is this range. It's not something big. The obvious lows are this one, so we may see price coming and rejecting, but we'll see how it goes because we may interact with these lows. Just gonna move a little bit. We see this kind of lows there. That's another possibility that comes to put a low in these ones instead of here and then continues higher. So we see now the price is actually grinding low. It's trying to take these lows. So there's now from here there's two options. One, we're gonna do a fair breakdown. We're gonna see a reversal, maybe to backtest the previous DVA low. Second option is the whole structure this collapse, and then we're gonna test these lows here. Which this low is about 39.80s. Yes, this one actually. And the other ones is 39.80. 80. It's about, yeah, it's this low. I'm gonna make it purple so I know it's different. This one, I need to make it black. Okay, so I know that this one is the bottom structure. Okay, I'm gonna continue. Okay, something happening now. Nothing much. If we break above this range, I'm getting in. So, okay, so it's a bit tricky here, but I see a level. So I see this level that it was kind of like lost and reclaimed. You see, that was lost and reclaimed, and I think I can go in theory, aiming probably for the previous day high. Sorry, for the previous day low here, and the possible accession to the VWAP. The most secure entry would be if we break out of this structure, but I'm gonna attempt it. I'm gonna attempt it. Okay, so I'm gonna put now the tool to calculate. Okay, I'm gonna place the stop loss 5 points below, so it's 40.05. There we go. Then okay, and then I'm gonna be aiming for a back test. It's about 1 hour. Yeah, it's about 1 hour. It's not the ideal, but actually, since we have a high confidence it's gonna hit the previous VWAP, we should have pushed the AR to 103. All right, so we have 1% by positions contracts. Okay, I'm gonna aim for this one. I'm gonna aim with the swing highs. So it's 40, 40, 46, 46. Okay, I'm gonna save it and journal it. I'm gonna write a screenshot. Okay, so I'm gonna write some notes now. So I'm gonna write that what I see. So I'm gonna write that price is trying to create a new range. Currently entering at the lows of what appears to be uh, a new range low. rate is not a uh, high rate setup, rather than a level. Which level it was the 4015, 1415 reclaim, but the position itself was something great. Okay, took a screenshot, I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna run it now. Oh, sorry, I didn't put, yeah, I put it, okay. So I guess we're gonna run it now, see how it's gonna turn out. There's a high probability exactly that, see a pullback and continue lower. Let's see how it's gonna play. It's a bit risky because it wasn't, sorry, it wasn't a fair breakdown at this lows to say, okay, we have, plenty of space. We got it like in the mid range, and we hadn't break out of the 4020s, so technically we can still get rejected. But I decided to take the trade because I saw this level of reclaim. I'll go a little bit faster.